5, but they've got to back it up here. Spot on the major, a spot at the major on the line for them as well. Let's get into it.
Well, here's Matane starting us off. He's got low challenge, and what a way to start it. Crunches through.
If you're looking for the best case scenario, game one, you've got it right here. Matane, as you said, the low 50, so smart. Just goes to fake the flick, drops it on the ground. Gets the first goal on the board. Endpoint, here we go.
I'm just looking at the players and the names that we've got on Endpoint, and, you know, full respect for the fact that they have stayed relevant as long as they have with ever-changing Rocket League scene. See these players, Toxic maybe a bit of a newer one, is he already looks towards his teammates. Matane and Arju are doing phenomenally well to start this off.
This has got to be the fastest brace against BDS in history. 15 seconds in, he's gone bang, bang. And
very quickly. We already know, as good as BDS have been, the tilt is also there, and it has been throughout the majority of their season. Once things go wrong, they tend to completely go wrong. And case in point, Matane, well, he's stolen a hat-trick, but he does have a hat-trick.
He's done it again. How good's that? 3 goals in 3 minutes for Matane. Goodness me, look at the over. Looks so good, but when they are a little bit off, it can create some entertaining games of Rocket League because the offense is still there. Everything is still there. The structure, the positioning, it's just that final touch, the final polish.
I mean, I've been a massive BDS believer for a long time in this WOD. No longer have that worry. I'm going to see if that is the case, if they've managed to just get over those issues. Oh, that's going to help Crossbar. And follow-up is in from Exotic.
This time the crossbar was a teammate, not an enemy. As the pass eventuates, you can just see a huge dunk there. Matane in big trouble, trying to block the net. But Exotic, great play.
Really bad touch from Monkey Moon. And he's got away with that. Now Drali looking to try and chase up. Exotic moves in. That drops down. Very inviting for Monkey Moon. And Exotic steals it on the line.
I mean, there was no reason for them to change up the game plan from game one. They just needed to find the net, and they do so here. Monkey Moon strikes true. Exotic gets the tap in. 12 shots for their 2 goals. The pressure has been met, but this time Endpoint cannot find it down the other way.
Endpoint are pretty much the perfect opponents for BDS. They are going to accept this style of play, I feel. And it does feel like, to me, CJ, this is BDS is to lose if they continue to play their game, if they make sure that they are striking accurately.
Five shots in 2 games is that's open qualifier numbers. That is not something you usually see in a quarterfinal. It's heavily one-sided, and you'd have to think, as we said, the counter-attack strategy, it did work in the first game, but it is reliant on BDS. Not a triple save! Should have been 1-0. I love watching BDS. How entertaining is this?
That was old school Team Echo Zulu there from Matane. He's not going to get anywhere near this one. Exotic has stolen another. This is the most padded goal record I think I've seen.
Dude, I tell you, the open nets have been found, to give BDS credit. It's the clopen nets, the close to open, that have been very, very questionable. They do strike true here in game number 3, though. A lot of pressure early. Guess what? You have 6 shots already here for BDS. Make that 7 and make it 2-0.
All right, Exotic, that one was a little bit more deserved, I think. And that was utterly horrible if you're the defender. I had to look at Arju. He's got to try and play the potential bump. Play from a almost blim. Very early pre-jump. Here's Exotic. Not got any more boost, but his opponents don't know that. So Toxic gets to play to the side. Infield, Monkey Moon, bang!
He just absolutely rockets that one home. 3-0 here to BDS. They are cooking now. Look at the pinch set up by Drali and no one back. Toxic trying to scram.
BDS now halfway to winning this series. And for Jobless, this has been a little bit...
Extra 90 seconds, I say, to let them cool off a bit so you can give yourself a chance in this game.
Like I said, I said this in game 1, and it seems to have grown even more as we go through. Endpoint, stylistically, are BDS's perfect opponents.
And pay dividends for teams like OG and Luminosity over in North America. And he can disrupt these top teams, just that are relying very heavily on their rotations, on their positioning. And there you go. Clear the traffic, get rid of that third man. You'll give yourself an open net.
Yeah, and that just came from the fact that Drali had to position around a little bit. He knew Matane was searching. Had to position a little bit more centrally. Couldn't get fully on the... I'm being as nice as possible today, okay? I'm on my best behavior.
You have been phenomenal so far. Usually you are abusive and biased. So I'm glad that you pulled this. Have a look at this from Matane, though. He might have the free shot. He doesn't go the double. He just goes bar down. And I don't know if Charlie was expecting it, but we get a second goal on the board for Endpoint.
And Drali is playing that as if he's going to have to go in and out and should not be in this position.
Oh, hey, here we go. BDS now. They have to find something because they're getting bumped again. Drali's in big trouble. Big trouble. Arju again goes bang. 3-0 for Endpoint. Forget about the timeout.
My goodness, just go route one every single time. Drali's getting chased. Hopes to find a way out. He's got none of it. Arju races straight. The fact that I've just cut my fans probably like by 80% right there, if not more. Should not reveal that one live on air, but after we have just seen a Dunfermline, it is time to get into game number 5. There was no timeout called, so at least I get...
We're all saying, oh, the defense is so good in Rocket League. It's crazy. Well, here's your text, here's your case study to say, forget about that. The defense is still abysmal. And look at the dunk coming through from Jelly. He's got to get the first on the board. Double dunk on the Endpoint defenders in net. And BDS are so back.
It's been Drali every single time. It's Drali to get
off that 7-2 game. Not sure why they ran it. What a shot, though. Even a save from Toxic.
If we've seen anything, winning by a large margin results in you not doing too well in the follow-up game as Matane, where he's tried his best, but he needed some help and he didn't get it.
Why is every goal like this? It's like bang, crossbar, follow up, goal line save, and they're just mashing it in as close as possible.
You know, I should be looking at this right now and saying, okay, BDS are back. They are smashing it in game number 5. Should be able to just roll on home and take this in game 6. I have no faith. I have no faith in this game. I have no faith in the next game.
It's almost as if, you know, after game number 3, Cassio's talking to the team and they're sort of joking about that game 1. You know, after that they've had Toxic. The times that they've used their 4th defender, the crossbar or either post, to help him get the ball out has been nothing short of a miracle, while still also conceding 4. They didn't get one back through Toxic, and there is still time.
It certainly is. I'm still very upset about that shot not going in, but Toxic, plenty of time on it. Arju again, trying to chase up Monkey Moon. And as weird as this has been,
I just want to work out if there's something, if we can find some sort of record here in terms of just sheer average shots per game in a series.
There is no way.
What has just happened? I've looked away for a second to check a stat. I look back and Drali has decided to go to the shops instead of defend net.
I'm absolutely certain that's how my cats move around when they're about to try and...
by the dribble. And it is game on. Somehow, some way. We were 4-1. It's now 4-3. And a lot of time here for Endpoint to get to work. They don't have to panic just yet. They might just have to wait for a mistake or just let them get one more goal, and now they're in trouble.
Exotic's got a hat-trick. Toxic's got a hat-trick. 33 seconds. I still say it's doable here for Endpoint. Why not? Out of nowhere, we had Guild Esports coming forward, where it was in the middle of BDS full domination. Your Vitality were on the rise, looking to try and steal that RLCS title away from them. And then Guild Esports, who only, you know, the RLCS analysts predicted perfectly to go ahead and win the entire thing. Exotic just going to try and take it. No, he leaves it for Monkey Moon instead. 100 seconds left. Up goes Drali! Hits over the top, and now it's passed on. Exotic can't get there. It's in.
Absolute disaster class from BDS. All they needed to do was lock in a nice, tidy 1-0 victory, and they have forgotten that. We will get confirmation of that. Game 7 is upon us. Here we go. Strap yourselves in.
It's been wacky, it's been wild, it is game 7. One of these teams is moving on to the semi-finals, the other one will be eliminated. We have got 7, We're halfway there.
They've got to put the foot down, though. There's only minute 45. Monkey Moon goes again. Here we go. BDS, they know the record's on the line. They won't more than anything. Bounces across. Drally fires back. Goes bang, bang. BDS 2-0.
8 shots, 2 goals, and maybe a direct route through to the semi-finals. BDS have made... Still so awkward, but Exotic's got it covered. Good third-man positioning. Again, Exotic. He did so much in this position earlier. There we are. There's another one. 3 left. In goes Charlie. 2 left. 3 goals.
I think this series is all over, but the record is still on the line. Endpoint need 3. BDS need 2. Whichever way you want to look at it.
Okay.
Please!
Charlie, come on, buddy.
No!
Why are you playing back corner? The game is already won. Must be one more goal on Exotic.
It's 99!
That's so painful. That is 13 shots. It's still a win for BDS. Congratulations. Sorry, we are all over the place with our storylines in this one. BDS have won it. Congratulations. They're moving on to the semi-finals.